What's up, guys? It's your boy Kingo Gaming back out here with another video, and in today's video it's time to react to the Nintendo Direct, baby. Man, I am very excited for this. I'm also very excited to see new details on the leaked thing. Turn mute for just a sec if you don't want to hear the leaked thing. 3, 2, 1. I'm really excited to see what Kirby Discovery of the Stars has in store, because a Kirby game is exactly what I wanted. And so I'm really happy that that is actually a thing. And so I am so ready. 2 minutes left. The longest 2 minutes of my life. Any day now. Come on. Come on. What are some of y'all's last minute predictions? I'm gonna say last minute, it's gonna be Master Chief and Smash. That's just my out of the whim prediction. But we'll just have to see. Come on. Why aren't you starting? Come on, please. Please. Start. Please. Why aren't you starting? Come on. Come on. My heart is beating. So ready. So close. It's 5. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay, it's starting. Alright. What you got? Good to see that screen once again. Alright, hit me with the big one. Hit us with Smash. Hit us with Smash start. What? What is this? I don't think this is Smash. This... Oh, it's Monster Hunter. Wait, no, this is Smash. It's... Or it's not. Oh, is this Rise DLC? Oh, that's dope. That's really cool. I thought it was Smash for a second. I like that. That's a really cool looking boy right there. What is this name? Sunbreak. Oh, so it's a whole new DLC. I got you. That's cool. Give you another reason to pick up Rise. So that's why Rise has been so lackluster with the content. I like it. That's pretty cool.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Come on, give us Smash.
What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise,
That's pretty
Sunbreak,
cool.
the massive expansion for Monster
It's
Hunter
like
Rise.
Iceborne except for Rise. Should be out in time for PC players
Our
too.
friends at Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter Rise,
That sounds
including
cool.
new stories, locales, monsters, and, although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank.
Sweet, that's actually a pretty big
Monster Hunter
expansion.
Rise Sunbreak is
I might
scheduled
have
to
to get
release
that.
as paid DLC in
That's
summer
pretty cool.
2022.
I like that a lot.
Please stay tuned for more information in the future.
That's pretty cool.
All right, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, give it to me. Give me the goods.
Party during the day
Oh, Mario Party.
or at night.
That makes sense.
It's almost time to party in the
Honestly,
Mario
I'm probably
Party
not gonna get that,
Superstars game.
but it
Along
looks
with
cool.
Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake,
think that's gonna
several
be
other
cool for
boards
some
make
people.
their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty
That
moles.
makes sense. I think it was on the
They'll
box
change
art.
the board's direction when you least expect it.
Interesting.
Travel between 2 islands and Yoshi's tropical island.
That's cool.
Toadette's got the
Kinda
star,
reminds me of the
but
Super
she might
Mario
swap
map.
places with Bowser at the last second. Party day and
Dang, she
night
got
in
eaten.
Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless during the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players.
That
Need a
sounds
break
like a
from
lot of
boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in
this looks
survival.
cool.
Or work together in the cooperative
Looks like
multiplayer tag match.
That or Super Mario
Mount
Party.
Minigames will have 7 courses available. All boards
Come on. No, stop
and
lagging.
minigames support online play. So invite family, friends, and
That's cool.
frenemies, and get ready for the party
Quit
of
lagging.
a lifetime.
Come on.
Mario Party Superstars launches
good.
on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th.
Glad they didn't spend a whole
Pre-orders
lot of
are
time
available
talking
now
about
on
that.
Nintendo eShop.
I'm down. That's cool.
A new RPG is in the cards.
Well, obviously you can't have a Nintendo Direct
Welcome to
without an
Voice of
RPG.
Cards.
Dragon. Of course. It has to be a drag. It's a dinosaur?
At the Queen's behest, you'll set off on a fantastical journey to slay a fearsome dragon for honor and fortune.
It's like
Everything in
Catan,
this realm is
the
represented
RPG.
as cards, from the protagonists to shops, towns,
Honestly,
and environments. In
doesn't
this
look
fresh take
super
on
awesome.
tabletop RPGs, you'll square off in turn-based card battles where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the
graphics
victor.
are cool, but I don't know how I feel about everything being cards. That's meh.
A spellbinding
seem
experience
amazing.
from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito is about to unfold.
Alright, I have no clue who those people are, but alrighty then.
Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders and a free demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
That looks cool. Probably not super interested, but interesting.
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being.
Alright.
You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories.
That looks like a
Soon,
college party.
you learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder case
Disco
in the
Elysium?
groundbreaking role-playing adventure
I feel
Disco
like I've heard
Elysium, The
of
Final
that
Cut.
name before.
As you interrogate people and uncover clues, internal dialogues will begin. To investigate, you'll need
Interesting.
the help of the 24 skills living within you. Your behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills,
Not
directly
super
impacting
interested
how the
in this
story
either,
progresses.
but- Okay. Whoa, he jumped, guys. Insane.
What sort of detective will you become? Disco Elysium,
I bet
The
it
Final
almost got
Cut,
clocked.
launches digitally on
What's
Nintendo
that
Switch
face?
October 12th. The physical version of the game will
that's
launch
funny.
early 2022. Pre-orders for the digital version begin today
Kinda
on
weird
Nintendo
that
eShop.
the physical is so late after.
Uncover more stories
yes.
in Hyrule Warriors Age of
Yes,
Calamity.
hit me with this. This is like the big part of it, I think. It is Egg Boy himself. What is that? Wait, is that the Breath of the Wild Calamity Cannon? Oh,
And about that courageous friend of
Imagine
yours,
if you
it
could
seems
play
I
Baby
owe
Sidon.
him as well. Yeah.
The King of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
yo, is that like
They won't harm you.
I feel like this looks cool. Some more substance to Age of Calamity. I'm down. I guess. That looks cool.
Behold our power!
Yo, I think we kind of thought.
Time for the show!
Oh, are they a duo? Oh, they're a duo character. It's like a Switch. That's cool. I'm down for that.
Ready, set, Chocobo! Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience. Race as familiar Final Fantasy characters like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be the first across the finish line.
Yeah, imagine if you could race a Sephiroth.
Edge out the competition by using drift
That'd be
boosts to
hilarious.
cut corners.
Or drifting in a
Magical
racing
stones called Magicites are contained inside items. Collect these throughout courses to cast magic like fire and arrow to blast away opponents.
Game. So,
Acquire
It's Mario
Magicites of the
Kart,
same
except
elements
it's
to
Final
cast even more
Fantasy.
powerful spells.
alright. That's cool that, like, it built the elements.
Each
build
racer
on each
also
other,
has a
though.
special ability.
That's cool.
Use it at the right time to turn the tables.
Eh,
Engine customization options will be available, as well as local and online multiplayer.
just kind of seems like a Mario Kart clone, but alright.
Up to 64 players can compete in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing champion.
That's cool.
Chocobo GP races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Alright.
What did you
Hit
think?
us with a big one whenever he
Before
comes back.
we show you our next video,
Hit us with a big one.
we have some news about the last fighter for the
Smash.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game.
Woo! Woo! Smash.
Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the final Mr. Sakurai
Oh,
Presents video
come
October
on.
5th.
Come on, Sakurai. Come
He'll
on.
also show you how to use this fighter, so please look forward. It's been about 3 years since the
It's not
game was
too
released.
far away.
This will be
so
the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I
That's-
hope you'll check it out.
That's weird that it's the last Smash Fighter, but come on.
Next, please take a look at this.
Kirby, please. Please give us Kirby. I think this is Kirby. Wait, no, this is not Kirby. Oh, this is Splatoon 3, I think. No, this is Kirby. 3D Kirby, finally! Yes! This is totally Kirby. Okay, I'm fine. I am totally good with this. Yes! Yes, my boy. Yes. Give it to me. 3D Kirby. Finally. It's been... Yes! Kirby and the Forgotten Land. 3D Kirby. That's awesome. It's been so long. I'm so ready for this. Yes! Open world Kirby. I never thought I'd see the day. I am so down. Seems a little barren, but I mean, that's kind of the Forgotten Land. Yes, I'm getting this. 100%. I'm 100% getting this. That looks so good! '3D Kirby, I am getting this immediately. Stop lagging, stop lagging. Ooh, Beetle is new. Stuff. Yes! 3D Kirby, finally. And full boss fights too. Yes. Yes. How many times can I say yes? I'm buying that immediately. Immediately. Yes!
That was the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Yes.
In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using familiar Kirby moves.
That looks so beautiful. Quit lagging!
The setting also appears to be mysterious, filled with abandoned structures from a past civilization. What lies in store for Kirby?
I'm so down.
The game is scheduled to release in spring 2022.
Yes!
We hope you'll look forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I'm so down for this.
Next, we have this to show you.
Alright.
Please take a look.
Smash Fighter's disappointing, but that is more than I ever wanted. Oh, Animal Crossing. People wanted an update. I don't really like Animal Crossing, but I'm glad some people are getting the update they wanted. The Roost. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, that's cool. The whole direct they're doing.
Since its launch
Nice,
in
that means
2020,
less
the Animal
content for
Crossing
Animal
New
Crossing,
Horizons
more
game has
content
been
for other
enjoyed
stuff.
by many players around the world.
I'm down.
New free content will arrive in November.
Oh, the Owl Brewster
In preparation
guy.
for its release, we will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in
That's
October.
cool.
In it, we'll go over the content in more detail.
Pretty sure people will be happy about that.
Please be on the lookout for the air date of this presentation.
But I got 3D Kirby, so I'm good.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of fun.
Alright.
4! More
Oh.
free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game.
Cool. Stop lagging. Oh my goodness.
Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character.
Well, that was expected.
Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition. Ninja
Alright.
will also be playable.
Oh, that's cool.
Take advantage of Ninja's blinding speed to outpace opponents.
A new character, like, that's never been in a Mario sports game before. I
2
like
courses are also being added. These additions will come swinging in as a free software update
Oh, dope.
later today.
That's cool for you Mario golfers.
What's this? An invitation.
That's exactly.
You're
turns out
invited to live in a magical world
That
with
was the
Mickey
Smash
Mouse
Bros.
and
trailer.
dozens of Disney characters.
I do not care about this at all.
Spend time with Disney friends. Craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture, and explore delightful Disney-themed worlds. All
This
downloadable
honestly
content
looks
from
really
the original
ugly.
Nintendo 3DS version is included. Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition
Do not
soars onto Nintendo
care
Switch this
about
holiday.
Disney, so what
A beloved Star Wars game is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Star Wars.
Blast off to captivating
Oh,
planets and join
dope!
forces with
They're putting
Jedi,
Old Knights of the Old
droids,
Republic
and
on
outcasts
Switch.
in this
That's
blend
cool.
of action, role-playing, and adventure.
That's cool.
Will you use the Force for good?
Okay,
or
I'm
will
down
you be
with
lured
that.
to the dark side?
That's really cool. I heard that one
Your
was
choices
really good.
determine the galaxy's fate in Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic,
I heard that
launching
was
on
really
Nintendo
good.
Switch November 11th.
I'm down for that.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm down for that.
There's one thing you must always remember: stay human.
All right.
This is the city, humanity's
Whoa,
last
this is-
stronghold against a virus that turns people into the undead. In the cloud
Alright.
version of Dying Light 2, Stay
might not
Human,
want to
you'll need to
watch
master
this
both
if you are a
parkour and
younger
tactical combat
audience.
to survive in this brutal open-world action RPG. Explore alone, or with up to 3 other players in online
Cool
co-op
graphics
as you
and,
unravel the dark
like,
secrets
world.
of those in power during the day. Then plunder the layers of the infected at night. Your decisions will shape the story, but they'll also have consequences. No matter where your actions lead you,
It's like
there's one
those,
thing you must always remember.
dumb,
Stay human. While you're at it,
zombie
take the
games
prequel on the
for
go in Dying Light
iPhones.
Platinum Edition.
Except it's just like way
Scavenge
bigger.
for supplies, craft weapons, and face hordes of the infected in a post-apocalyptic open world. Dying Light 2 Stay Human Cloud version launches on Nintendo Switch February 4th, 2022.
So
a
far,
free demo will also launch
Kirby
the same day
is
on Nintendo
100%
eShop.
like
Dying Light
that's amazing
Platinum
to
Edition
me, but
comes to Nintendo Switch October
it's been
19th.
okay so far.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Kirby caught me
eShop.
completely off guard though, so like I'm
Utility,
100%.
morality, or liberty.
And Monster
in
Hunter's
Triangle
really
Strategy,
cool too.
a fiery chronicle of war
Nobody
presented in
cares.
stunning HD 2D.
The graphics is really cool, but are really cool.
Your
but
actions will lead you through a riveting story
Nobody really
that
cares.
changes based on the decisions you make.
I really do
In
like
the
the art
end,
style though. It's very
Where
cool.
will your conviction guide you?
You
Guide me
have
to
gone
not
to the one
purchase
place I cannot follow.
In response to the survey about the demo released in February of this year, the game has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback. These include adjustments to the difficulty, improvements to on-screen visuals, camera angle controls,
It's getting a sip of water
the
while
ability
the
to review previous
inevitable
dialogue,
couple minutes of RPG.
and
Mesh
streamlined game
gets
flow and
announced.
loading times.
I mean, for those of you who are interested
More details
in
are
this,
now
that's
available
cool,
on
but
Nintendo.com.
I really don't care.
Triangle Strategy will launch on Nintendo Switch March 4th,
At least it has a
2022.
release date now for those people who are interested.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Not very surprised, but alright. Ooh, Dread. Please don't spoil anything. I might pick up Dread. I'm just gonna wait to see how long it is, like on that howlongittakes-to-beat.com. Because I don't want to pay
should be simply to survive.
$60 for a 5-hour game, if you know what I mean. Okay, the Emmy really looks like Otto from WALL-E, the steering wheel. I cannot shake that from me. The white Emmy, it looks like Otto. It's hilarious.
There may be a very small opportunity to escape. Don't
Gun.
let your guard down.
Yes. Gun. Jump. He's back. Oh shit, it's the Fox side beat. Let's go. Bird up. Also looks like there might be some cool cutscenes in this too. So that's neat. I mean, it looks cool. I'm just gonna wait till it shows how long it'll
Samus
take to
Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the
Oh,
galaxy,
are they seriously gonna play this
embarks
5-minute
on a new
bit?
mission to the
Come
uncharted planet
on.
ZDR.
It literally
Confirm
played
whether the
this
deadly
video
X-parasite
on the
still
channel a
exists,
while
and
ago.
figure out why the Emmy research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark.
Already seen
Early
this.
readings reveal that planet ZDR is divided
Oh,
into
it's a little
multiple
different.
environments, each with its own elements
Okay, it's a little
and
different.
organisms.
Squid boy. That is very.
Remnants
it's
of
a
the
very
mighty
pretty game,
Chozo
though, too.
civilization are also scattered throughout, including evidence that the Chozo may have once called the planet their home. Visit Metroid.Nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain
Okay,
and
I did
life
hear
forms
that
you may
Volume
encounter
8
in the
has
Metroid
spoilers,
Dread game.
and so
Be
if you
sure to
don't
view
want
the other Metroid Dread reports
spoilers,
there as
don't
well.
look at that.
You'll want
Just
to
to let you
prepare
know.
yourself for the dangers that lie ahead.
So yeah.
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th.
That'll be
Pre-orders
cool.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That'll be cool.
How
Maybe this was
was
something
that?
big. Because if Smash
Up
wasn't
next,
in
we
here,
have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
come on. This was something
Many people
big.
have been using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018. In addition to the current membership,
NSO?
we'll be adding
Yes.
a new membership plan.
Yes, NSO, please.
As a part of this new plan's content,
Oh, new plan. They're putting in 64 on Switch.
you'll be able to play a
Yo.
collection of Nintendo 64 games.
Yo!
The Nintendo 64 system launched 25 years ago.
Yo, that's
I think
dope.
the system gave many players
kinda
their
dumb that
first
it's a
3D
new
gaming experiences,
Plan that you have to
as
pay,
well as
but
intense 4-player multiplayer
that's awesome.
action.
Put Banjo
With
Kazooie
Nintendo
on
Switch,
it. I want
up
to try
to 4
Banjo
people can
Kazooie.
play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online.
That's cool. I wanted that. That's really dope.
Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
What? Sega Genesis?
you can play a collection of games from Sega's Genesis system.
Man, Sega's really given up, haven't they?
This means you'll be able to play these classic games whenever and wherever you'd like.
That's pretty cool.
The new plan will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online membership, as well as the ability to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games.
That is cool. I wanted N64.
This is Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
I think it's dumb that that's an expansion pack, but that's cool.
This new membership plan will be added in late October. Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans. Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to
I'll
the new
probably
plan.
change over to the new plan, because that's pretty cool.
We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information.
I don't
For now,
like that
however,
it's a separate
we'd like to
thing,
announce the games that will be available when it launches.
but alright.
You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64 games shown
Not
here,
a whole lot of 64 stuff.
as well as these Genesis games.
That's cool. Genesis stuff.
We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64 games such as The Legend of Zelda
Majora's
Mask and F-Zero X,
Nice.
as well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis games going forward.
Pokemon Snap Original. Oh, Kirby. Nice. Ooh, paper. That's. Yes, they're putting Banjo-Kazooie.
Furthermore, we've prepared
Yes!
Nintendo 64 and Genesis controllers to
go!
ensure the games can be played with the same style
The
of
leak was
controls
real.
from their original releases.
Man, Sega having a
can be used
controller
wirelessly.
only for a Nintendo console.
These controllers will
That's
be
really
available for
where
purchase
time has
by
gone,
any
hasn't it?
Nintendo Switch Online member.
That's really cool, though. I don't like that it's a separate plan, but that's really
We
cool.
hope you'll look forward to this new membership plan, Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
That's dope.
Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, that was pretty big. I like that.
There's plenty to play in these collections.
Imagine if it's a Zelda collection.
Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this three-game collection of cult classic RPGs. As a Shadowrunner mercenary, you'll explore a dystopian future where
Shadowrun.
magic has reawakened and fantasy creatures have come back to life.
Yo, is this Lord of the Rings, but
Immersive
edgy?
branching narratives, skill-based character growth,
It is just Lord of the Rings,
and gripping
but edgy.
turn-based tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy.
Okay, so
launching
far
on
the
Nintendo
direct's been,
Switch next year.
it's been pretty good.
The perpetual struggle against
Ooh,
Count Dracula
Castlevania. That's cool.
continues. Castlevania Advance Collection brings together 4 classic Castlevania games
That's
with
cool.
deathly beautiful graphics and hauntingly epic music. The Rewind, Quick Save, and button mapping
So it's
features
sorta
will also
like
vamp
Mega
up
Man
or
Legacy
ramp
Collection.
up your fight against evil. All regional versions of each game, as well as a gallery mode with never-before-seen artwork, are included. Castlevania Advance Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Alright, that's cool. I like that.
An almighty classic returns.
What is this? Oh, it's Fire Emblem Remastered? No,
The
this
classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on
Oh.
Nintendo Switch, now remastered in HD.
Well,
As the
I
Lord
have
of Light and
no idea what
Almighty
this
God,
is.
only you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark. You'll wage war in 2 phases. First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil.
Kinda makes you think
Master
of Zero from
swordsmanship
Mega
and
Man
magic
X.
to vanquish all who stand in your path.
really does make
Then,
me think of
cultivate
Zero
the
from
lands
Mega
you've
Man.
liberated in the world-building creation phase.
Oh, of course.
It's up to you to
they have
decide
add
which
the-
structures will be
they
destroyed
have
to
to-
make way for new ones.
Sorry, they had
creating
to add a
flourishing
Clash of Clans
civilization.
feature. So, I see how
As
it
you
is,
do
Nintendo.
so, your powers will increase, giving you an edge in both phases. Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music. New stages and new boss battles also await.
Not very interested, but
ActRaiser Renaissance
Interesting.
descends onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Square Enix is really getting a lot in this presentation, huh?
A new chapter
Ooh,
is
dope.
about to unfold.
Deltarune Chapter 2. That's cool. Doggo. Can I have it? Beautiful. I've never played Deltarune. Or Undertale. I've heard they're pretty good, so... It's Toby Fox, you absolute mad lad. Honestly, I figured that it was going to come to Switch. Didn't take very long though, so that's nice. I like the music. And the doggo. Is this all Square Enix stuff? Oh, Will's Unleashed, okay. Surviving the aftermath, alright. Know about that. That game is kind of weird, but whatever. THQ Nordic Gimbait. That's probably the weirdest name I've ever seen for a racing game. What? Oh, do they have like Nappy or Dig Dug? Ugh. Anime. Disgusting.
How's everything? There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
They have to hit us off with something big.
Oh, Miyamoto-san.
Oh.
What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Wait, is that
of course.
Sakurai's English dubber? that feels
Hi,
so
everyone.
weird.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
That feels really
We
weird.
previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination.
Ooh, the Mario
and its
movie.
CEO and producer
Oh,
Chris
I
Meledandri-san,
don't think anyone saw this
who are
coming.
known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing in making a full-length
Put
animated
Gru
Mario
into
movie
the
for
Mario
the big
movie.
screen.
Put Gru into the Mario movie. You
Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing.
Ooh,
Ta-da!
nice.
The movie will be released
Next
in
year.
theaters in holiday 2022.
Do you have a trailer?
The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan, Europe, and other regions at a later time.
I'm down. I'm gonna.
It'll be a
probably
while
gonna go see
longer
that.
until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen. But today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members who will be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie.
All right, I'm down. Chris
Of course,
Pratt
is Mario.
is gonna be
He will
Mario.
be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool. Mario will be talking a lot in the movie.
Oh
Please
no.
look forward to Mario as
Oh,
performed by the
no.
very talented Chris-san.
Oh no.
Next, Princess Peach will be
I
played
have
by
no
Anya
clue who that
Taylor-Joy.
is.
I
That
can't wait to
is-
see a very spirited Princess Peach.
Oh no.
Mario's little brother, Luigi, will be played by Charlie Day.
I feel like I've seen his face, but I don't remember
I'm
his
excited
name.
for you to see this timid
I
sibling
can't believe
appear on
Chris
screen.
Pratt is Mario.
Bowser
Yo,
will
Jack-
be played by the one and only Jack Black.
Yes,
I'm expecting a
I like
monster
that.
performance by Jack-san.
I like that. I'm not sure how I feel about voice
The
acting.
comedian
Ooh.
Keegan-Michael Key will be playing Toad.
I don't know how I
I'm
feel
looking
about
forward to
full
great
voice
comedic
acting,
moments.
but
Even though this is a
Alright.
Mario movie, Donkey Kong will also be making an appearance. He will be played by Seth Rogen.
this is gonna be
I'm eager for you to see a
in-
humorous Donkey Kong by Seth
interesting
Rogen.
time for sure.
And of course, Charles Martinet, who has voiced Mario and many more Nintendo
Why
characters
isn't he
in our
Mario in
games
the
over the
movie?
years,
I'm sorry.
is also involved.
Why is
and
he
will
not
be appearing
Mario
in
though?
surprise cameos in the movie.
Why is he not Mario? That hurts. Wait.
We also have more incredible talent
Kamek?
joining the film to play some of our other beloved characters.
This is gonna be weird. It's full
That is all I
voice
can share with
acted.
you today about the Mario movie. This is a very collaborative project between
That's gonna be
Illumination and
so
Nintendo.
weird.
We've all been coming up with all sorts of ideas, and
That
I
is
myself
gonna
am
be
enjoying a creative
really
process
weird.
that is a little bit different from making games. It may be a while until we can share more updates,
My
but I hope
goodness,
you'll look
that's
forward
gonna
to
be
it.
so weird.
Koizubi-san,
But I'm down.
Back to you.
That is very strange.
Please look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures.
I have no clue how that's gonna
Next, we'd like to show you this.
be. It is for something big. Maybe some. Ooh, Splatoon 3! Yes! 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 Yes, please. Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3, yes. Alright, looks pretty normal. Some new weapons. Ooh. Oh, is that like a mech? Oh, looks like that's some sort of shield. Alright, cool stuff far. Nothing super new though. Oh, is that like a... That's dope. You have a grapple melee? That's cool. I like that one. That's really cool. That's really cool. Ooh, story? Furry? Furry Octo. Weird. I don't exactly know what's going on, but I'll take it. Of course, the returning characters. People are gonna eat this trailer up, and tell you what. Well, the cows are cool, like the inverted city and all that other stuff. Oh, is that a giant? Oh, it's the DJ guy, the bad guy. Yo, is that one place? Despicable Me 2. Splatoon 3. I'm down. Return of the Mammalians. Oh, are the people coming back in Splatoon lore?
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can transform into humanoid form.
Yes.
What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known as the City of Chaos. Centered around Splatsville are the Splatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area. However, the trend seems to have undergone a major shift, with the existence of new main and special weapons confirmed in the footage. In the latter portion of the footage, we were able to observe activities from Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the Mammalians.
Meaning the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of Story Mode this time around.
Interesting.
What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished?
Looks like there's going to be a lot of lore in this one. I'm down.
It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available.
Alright.
Please look forward to more Splatoon 3.
Very nice acrobatics.
Updates to come. See you next time.
I'm down for Splatoon 3. That's pretty cool.
So,
I wonder what the last thing.
What did you think?
Yo, are they gonna do Breath of the Wild 2 again?
Splatoon 3, taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022.
I think it's almost done. Sad.
Please look forward to future updates.
Give us Breath of the Wild 2. Please.
Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you today.
Ooh.
Please take a look.
Alright, I got Kirby, I got N64 Online. What is... Oh, it's not Breath of the Wild 2. Yo, oh, it's Bayonetta 3. It's Bayonetta 3, isn't it? At least I think it is. Dope. Never shoot the giant monster with explosives. Have you ever watched a Godzilla movie? I have. This is kind of weird to be the last announcement. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Wait, no, this is Astral Chain 2. This is Astral Chain 2. I just realized that. This is Astral Chain 2. It really had to lag right there, huh? This is totally Astral Chain 2. Yep. It's platinum. It has to be Astral Chain 2. Yep, I was right. I heard Astral Chain was pretty good, so... Yo, is this a JoJo's reference? I'm down for Astral Chain 2. Wait.
Bad boy.
But it's Bayonetta. I was right both times.
It seems I'm unfashionable.
Oh, did they juke you?
But I'm ready to give you everything you want.
This is... They totally played people. That's amazing. That's amazing. They totally played everyone. I've never played a Bayonetta and probably never intend to, but looks cool. They totally played everyone though. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Oh yes, perform your ninjutsu moves. Summon the power within. For the elephant dragon. Or, oh, it's full elephant dragon. Ooh, yeah, it's elephant dragon. Oh, so you get to like... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm down for that. It's like kinda Titan Wars. That's actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. Turns out they're updating Bayonetta's Final Smash to include every single one of those. That's so funny though, that they juked everyone out with Astral Chain 2. That's hilarious. Interesting. I still think that's so funny. That is hilarious. Ooh. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
What you just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta 3.
I guess that's pretty big to end it off with.
We announced this game in 2017, and we thank you for your patience. This game will launch next year.
That's cool.
We hope you look forward to Bayonetta's new encounters.
Pretty good Direct.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
I got 3D Kirby in 64
Thank
online.
you for watching.
Smash Fighter didn't happen though. So, I'd probably give it an 8 or 9 out of 10 because we've been waiting for 3D Kirby for years. Alright, that's pretty cool. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. That's all from me. See y'all in the next one.